difference amongst the balls and break building, but when he applies himself to a safety, he's as good as anybody.
Well, Peter's just got to bite the bullet here and just roll up to the 3 reds. It's any safety shot he tries from queuing over a ball is going to be very difficult. I suppose he could even attempt the pot and try and get back into the ball carrier, but if he hits this thick, it could be very costly. Not too sure whether the brown moved there, actually. I was looking quite closely, and let's just have a little look that we can notice anything there. No, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Listen, Arian Williams is right on top of that, and he doesn't miss too much. He's an ex-policeman. He's got a very keen eye, Arian.
That's the problem with playing topspin when a ball's near a pocket. That's what happens. He can certainly bring a few balls into play here. May decide to bring the black into play. No, he's going to bring some more balls into play. He'll try and get in behind the brown again here. Lots of side, just missed the in off, and it should be towards the brown. And if he gets in behind the brown, I'm going to take my hat off to him, because that's exactly what he played. Congratulations. I don my cap, young man. Perfectly played.
Don't get too many into the pound.
When the great Ronnie O'Sullivan had the pleasure of working with 6-time world champion Ray Reardon, and Ray kind of got him to enjoy safety, and I think sometimes Johnny's not been enjoying getting involved in a battle, but today I think he's enjoying the safety.
Yes, he's looking at all the problems in front of him and trying to solve them, and he certainly give Peter one here.
Foul and a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan 4.
Yes, no real value in Ronnie taking anything on there. Might as well just put Peter back in and see if he can promote the red for him into a possible position.
Yes, a 40-point lead at this stage where the bullseye is massive, so he doesn't want to be giving too many 4-point penalties away. I'd rather risk hitting this red and leaving it on than giving a few points away.
Foul and a miss.
Don't you think, John, with where the balls are, you can't afford to give many points away. And that lead is quite substantial.
Well done. Okay. Couple of sighters to see where it was, but it eventually got there.
Same place again. Surely you can't judge this pace properly to get him behind the brown again. Oh, he's decided to do the green this time. But this is potable, and Peter has to take it on. The only problem is he may kiss the pink on the way back, and that red towards the left-hand middle will be on. He's got to be very careful with this one. Been fortunate to cover the one near the middle.
Yes, just wondering if that red over the middle is a certainty or it's tight to the cushion there, because Ronnie's looking just to see whether it might be beneficial to try and get the black into play. I think he probably will pot, so decided against it.
I 4 4
1.
Try to avoid the kiss on the yellow there to get on the brown, funny enough. He tried to screw onto the side cushion. There's a shot on here, though. He could bring the 3 reds into play. Nowhere near.
Ronnie O'Sullivan 1.
Yes, good news and bad news in that shot. Bad news he missed the blue, but good that he missed the cannon on the 3 reds.
Yes, that the few oohs and ahs in the crowd, but that was a tough pot to play. Unluckily for Peter, it's gone over the hole. Still a massive favourite, even though the lead's only 24 points. And that's not helped.
1. Ronnie O'Sullivan
Well,
1.
he's been desperate for the last few shots to get the black into play, but he's given Peter a chance here. This is not easy, but it is a tempter. Might be one of those shots, Willie, where you've opened it and left him a chance, but it may end up winning your frame. It could go either way, this shot.
Yeah, I think it's one of those, though, John, at the pace he's going to play. I think you'd fancy him knocking it in, because he just has to just trail it in. Doesn't have any weight at all. Oh, dive to the left-hand cushion. Oh, we saw that, didn't we? We saw that. And Peter's just amazed at how... We actually saw that on that camera. It was in when he hit it, and it suddenly took a complete dive to the left. Just watch this. It's in there, then watch. Just dive to the cushion. Peter's absolutely shocked with what happened to that.
1. Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan 1. Peter Edmund 7.
Oh, it's all happening here at the minute. Quite a lot already in this championship, balls jumping off the table, but how that's managed it, I don't know.
Well, at that speed, Janet, I mean, it shouldn't happen, should it? It's a shame, because these tables have been playing beautifully. Okay, he may have caught the jaw first there, which he didn't mean to do, but there's no way that should have come off the table. So Peter Ebdon has a quick reprieve.
Shot, that was a lot better than it looked, slightly hampered by the other red, so good cueing. There you go, 10 out of 10 he's with the rest today, or in this match I should say, 100%.
Now, having a look at the scoreboard here would help Peter, because the 2 reds are safe. He needs a pink to put him 44 in front with 43 on. So that's what he should try and do. He shouldn't be trying to get on the brown or any other colour. He'd love to be 44 in front with 43 on. But decided to play for the brown, so he now needs another red. How will he live to regret that?
Yeah, he'll do well to get on a red here. He can come down and just leave a double if he wants. The red on the side cushion, but there's no way you can play a cannon off the brown to move the red on the left-hand side of the cushion, I don't think. So deciding to tuck Ronnie up instead.
Peter Edmund 9. Foul.
Well, that's 6 points.
Peter
Is
Evans,
going to
6.
make a big difference. Of course, Peter is in the situation now, barring Snookers, it'll be EBDON who closes the gap to 8-3. There's a good picture of how big Peter EBDON's tip is and how much it overhangs. There's only about 3 or 4 of the top players have overhanging tips now. Years ago in our age, and especially a lot of players used to have an overhanging tip. Look how much that is. It's almost I don't know, 1/8 of an inch over the ferrule. Well, that'll certainly put the frame beyond doubt. He's just had a quick look at Ronnie. But Peter didn't, he fancied another bit of practice. Though undoubtedly this frame is now over.
1.
So Ken Doherty in the studio alluded to the fact that he has to win 3 out of 4 frames, and of course now he's won that first frame, he's still got a chance of doing that. If he could come out 8-5, he would still be in this match. Any other scoreline now, you would expect he would be out
8.
of it.
That's 9. $13. Wow. Peter Evans.
Well, not a vintage frame from these two players, but Peter Evans made an early 40. That was enough to get the lead he needed in that frame, and he eventually wins it. And he now trails 8-3.
It's quietly watchable, this, isn't it? But it's not the blockbuster, I think, that we had perhaps been anticipating, Ken.
No, it's intriguing, all right, but it's not I don't think Peter EBDON can come back the way he's playing at the moment. I mean, he has to, as I said before, he has to win a couple of frames quickly. You can't just drag frames on and try and expect, because he's still giving O'Sullivan a couple of chances, and eventually Ronnie will win a frame in one visit. He has to, you know, it has to be one sort of chance snooker for Peter EBDON for a couple of frames until it gets really tight, and then those frames can build in, you know, but he can't win the way he's playing at the moment, Peter EBDON.
And if you are 8 frames to 3 ahead, clearly there's perhaps a touch of frustration creeping in, but with that sizable advantage, how valuable is that lead in actually controlling your temperament out there from Ronnie's perspective?
Oh, I think it's probably everything, especially for a player like Ronnie. It's not about playing blockbuster snooker in the first round. You very rarely see it, I think. I think you're lucky if you see a cracking match first round. It's all about getting through, and then you feel as if you're in the tournament for proper and you can start to move through the gears, even if you could. The trouble is, these days, you can get caught out in the first round and you're back home sitting in your chair watching the rest of the tournament unfold.